168 even.
Oh.
Yeah! All right!
I don't remember the film, but I do remember those undies.
At first, all Louden Swain could think of was getting in shape.
Vision Quest from 1985 is a coming-of-age sports drama about Louden Swain, a high school wrestler who decides to cut a brutal amount of weight so he can challenge the undefeated Brian Shude. At the same time, he gets distracted by Carla, an older drifter passing through town, and the movie keeps toggling between sweaty athletic obsession and romantic frustration. That combination is exactly why the film has lasted. It is a wrestling story, yes, but it's also a movie about wanting too much, too fast, at exactly the age when embarrassment arrives first. Roger Ebert's review was mostly positive. He called the movie a familiar sports story outline, but praised its surprises, its interesting characters, and Modine's fresh, quirky performance. In other words, critics did not just treat it like a masterpiece, but they also did not dismiss it as a disposable teen movie wallpaper. And every great movie has one scene that hijacks the audience attention and refuses to give it back.
Hoover 101 pounder.
Ray Avery.
Step on a scale, please.
In Vision Quest, it's not the climactic wrestling match. It is not the romance either. It is not even Louden finally making the weight class. It is the locker room weigh-in scene, a sequence that somehow manages to become more memorable than the story it was supposed to support. On paper, the scene is incredibly simple. Louden arrives for the official weigh-in after spending the entire movie starving himself, sweating himself, and generally treating food like a sworn enemy. Around him are dozens of wrestlers stripping down to their underwear as they prepare to step onto the scale. The movie presents it as a matter of fact because, for wrestlers, it is just another day at the office. But for many viewers, however, it becomes a moment that lives rent-free in their heads long after the credits roll. The film spends nearly 2 hours telling us to care about Louden reaching 168 pounds. Then, suddenly the camera drops us into a room packed with young wrestlers in their underwear, and the plot has the audacity to expect our full concentration. Well, good luck with that. What makes the sequence so effective is that it's completely unself-conscious. Nobody in the film treats it like fan service, nobody acts embarrassed, and the scene simply exists because, well, that's how weigh-in works. The result is a scene that becomes larger than the narrative purpose. Yes, it confirms that Louden has finally made weight. Yes, it advances the story towards a showdown with Shude. But for many viewers, especially those who appreciate a good-looking cast, the scene accomplishes something entirely different. It briefly turns Vision Quest into the most unexpectedly distracting wrestling movie of the 1980s. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, remember to give me a thumbs up and a subscription would be nice. You can also check out some of the other great videos on my channel, and to get you started, you can check out this video next. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.